Hey everybody, good morning here from Costa Rica again. I'll be diving into my lap number 3 of the RedBull Override today and be talking about all the things that I think was most important throughout this lap. So I'll take these bits and pieces that I think was most important and dive into them and hopefully get some kind of nice value out of watching this. Alright, so the first one is that before I even started this lap, it was like 5 p.m. and I put my batteries and my lights on. I didn't put them on, but I put the battery pack in my backpack and I put the 2 lights on my helmet because I figured with the speed that I was carrying, I wouldn't be getting back to the pits before it would get dark. So I did that already, which might have been a good idea, might have been a bad idea. No, I don't know, because it was kind of heavy to carry, especially ones on the side of my helmet. So, but anyways, I had it and I ended up turning them on during the race. I'll show you when. But that's kind of the first thing that happened before lap 3 started. Good strategy? I don't know. I guess it was good because I finished that 3rd lap after an hour and a half and it was pitch dark. So I guess it was a good idea. I'm pissing yellow and I've been drinking. Okay. Time is 5:40. 2 hours, 20 minutes to go still. Okay, so the second thing that I wanted to talk about is I got to the second override and I got there I think 2 minutes before they were supposed to open, and obviously I didn't plan that, but I do think that I was extremely lucky that I didn't have to do that. That wasn't a hard override compared to the first one by any means. The first one was impossible, and the second one, it had a couple of moments where you needed to be really technical and apply a lot of technique, but it wasn't hard pushing like the first one. But that's just one of those moments. I could have gotten there 2 minutes later and I would have had to do it, and I don't know how that would have affected my overall result if I'd had to do that and spend a little bit more time on that. I don't know, but it's just a funny observation that I got there just before they opened that section, so I think that was lucky. In 4 minutes.
Hey, it's like 4 minutes. Wait, you might have low tire. You gotta check the tire or something. You never know.
It's better to go, I think. And so this is not technique, it's just I can't help myself when I meet people out there that I know, and when it's kind of late in the race and I don't really feel like I'm racing anyways, just riding, then I take my time. And here I meet my friend Eduardo, a guy that I had on a riding school in Puebla in Mexico earlier this year, and he was just pretty toast and I stopped to say hi. Also later, a little bit later, I meet another friend of mine, or was that before? No, that was actually later. I meet Ruffin, who's a kid, 14-year-old kid that I had on my riding school just a couple days before the actual race. And also I just said hi to him, and he was sitting out there with his parents getting his light fixed for his helmet, and just the nicest of family. And yeah, just a quick hi. I think it's motivating for everyone that you meet people you know when you're in a hard race like this. So yeah, it's just me. Sometimes I take my time to talk to people. So a little bit later, I also met another guy from the riding school. His name is Chad, and he was riding a 250 Yamaha. And I saw his bike laying on the side, and I kind of figured, oh shit, Chad must be out here. And then a few seconds later, I meet him, and he's just, talking a little bit to me. I didn't take too much time chatting to him at that point, because as long as he wasn't hurt or had any issues with himself, and it was just a bike, then I needed to keep going, because I guess I was still in the race. I couldn't stay and chat for longer. Hey, what's up? Is that your bike? You okay?
Broke my chain slider off and it's getting wedged in.
All right. Are you okay?
Yeah.
See you later. Thank you. All right, so next section coming up, that's also, I don't really know what to say about this. There's not much technique to get out of it. The fun part, it's not even fun, especially not for Quinn, but Quinn, he passes me, he laps me, and this section, I don't know how he messed up, but he probably did the same thing as I did at Avandarox in Mexico not too long ago. You just get a little bit unexpected traction and you end up making a 180 when you weren't supposed to. and that happened to him. And like myself, Quinn, he gets upset when things doesn't work out, and he was cursing a little bit. And
Thanks, man.
No! Fuck! God damn it! Great.
Sorry.
all right, so next up is a case where I'm sitting behind two riders. I'm coming up this trail, and there are two guys in front of me, and it's late, and we're all tired, and I can't be bothered to help these people get out of my way. I'm just like, great. That's a little involuntary break that I'm accepting right now, and I'm sitting there waiting. I think, kind of taking a long time, but still I don't care. And then all of a sudden Mario, he comes up behind me, and I know that he's racing for position, whereas I'm just racing to have some fun and not really too serious like he is. But when I see him, since he's a really good friend of mine, I would have done it also to Cody for sure, because I know these guys were racing really hard and I've known them for years and years. I get off my bike and I pull this guy up the hill. I get him out the way, I rev my bike, I get out the way, and Mario, he goes and he's happy and he says something. I think he thanks me just really quick, and off he goes again.
Go, go, go!
You want to tag team this man?
Sure.
I'll probably never ever help a guy again that doesn't have electric starter on his bike. Nothing against the guy, nothing against Yamaha. It's just when you don't have the electric starter on your bike and you're stuck on a section like the first override, life is going to be really, really complicated. And it was to us. It took a lot longer than it should have. And there's a lot more work, spent much more energy. And I guess, I'm sorry Yamaha guys. Unless there's no other option, I'm not gonna help you again. That was just too much work. But anyways, we got up and yeah, life moving on.
You might kick it easier than him. Yeah, give her a little reverse kick.
I'm more worried about my bike right now. Yeah?
Yeah, he's over it now.
You got it? You ready?
Yeah.
No!
Alright, I got it.
Let's just wait for Cody, eh?
I'll say lean over, let him go in between. Yeah, who knows where he'll want to go, but we'll give him a hand.
And then in this same section, the override one, which was my, I guess, second time I did it, or third, I'm not even sure. We meet Cody Webb, and you could just see that obviously he's riding the sections more than us, but I'm helping him as much as I can because I know he's racing. And yeah, I didn't really care too much about my own position. I was just like, I want to help these guys get through and do what they're here to do, which is to win. And I see that he's getting really frustrated too, and at one point you'll probably hear in the video, he's just revving his bike as much as he possibly can, just, you know, to, I think out of frustration, he's just revving the bike because he was getting pretty fed up with how slippery things were. And yeah, I like to help people when I can, and sometimes I kind of forget my own race, but who cares? It's all good.
Dude. Fuck this creek, dude.
Yeah.
Big bullshit.
Go straight, Cody.
the last thing I wanted to talk about in this video is the drink that I took in the pits. It's basically just a glass of water blended with this corpotacin. It's basically potassium. I bought it in Mexico. It's small pills in this, like a bag, and you just dilute it with water. And I was starting to feel a little bit of cramp. Right now I can't even remember where that cramp was, maybe in a leg or something. And that was on my third lap, and I thought, this is weird. I don't normally cramp up that easy. And I got to the pit, and I prepared myself just like a quarter of a water bottle with this drink in, and I chucked it, and it doesn't taste very good. But it's I was recommended this kind of supplement if I would get into a crampy situation, and I think it worked. Maybe it didn't. Maybe I just kind of rode out of the cramp anyways. But yeah, if you want to look that up, then I'll put the link down below and you can check it out. And that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you from my third lap of RedBull Override. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below if there's something else you want me to talk about. I'll try to make it up in the last video from my fourth lap of this race, which is going to be coming out in a couple more days. So until then, take care and thank you for watching my stuff. See ya.